Hi, I'm Michael Parrish DuDell, and I'm reading Shark Tank Jumpstart Your Business for Audible.com. For most entrepreneurs, their job, essentially, if you were to boil it down, is problem solving. When you start a business because you're trying to solve a problem that somebody has or a problem in the market. The spectrum is wide. I mean, there's various problems you face as an entrepreneur. As an author, walking into a project that, the publisher is Disney, the studio is Sony, the brand is Shark Tank, the network's ABC, here I am at Audible. There are a lot of different companies, and with all of those companies, create a challenge, a communication challenge, a structural challenge. And so for me as an author, it was about figuring out how do you get in there and how do you create something really wonderful with all of these moving pieces.
This is the moment. This is the opportunity. This is everything you've been working toward. Without even a moment to comprehend what's about to happen, the doors swing open and there you are, standing face to face with a panel of world-class investors on national television.
There are a lot of challenges for new business owners who are starting their first company. And what's interesting is that when you talk to them, the first thing they say is usually capital. I don't have enough money to start this. My business, it takes money to make money. Where am I going to get that money? One of the best pieces of advice that I think Damon gives in the book, he talks about, we talk about passion in business. Should you start a business based on your passion? Do you have to be passionate about it? What's the role of passion in business? And one thing that he says, which I think is really smart, is you have to be passionate not only about what you're selling, but you have to be passionate about running the actual business. And I think that's the piece that most people forget. It's a long game. It isn't quick success. I feel like for most people, and we see this on the show, even if you get the money you need, it really comes down to, do you know how to run a business? And more importantly, do you love running a business?
The age of entrepreneurship is upon us. To them and the rest of the world, you're just another eager entrepreneur pitching a new idea. But to you, this experience couldn't be more personal.
The biggest piece of advice that I would want listeners to walk away with after listening to the book is really this idea that you don't need to have any sort of background, specific background, to be an entrepreneur. We have this incredible amount of freedom in 2013, to do what we want to do and to explore all of these options. And I hope people listen to the book and really sort of think about how they can make an impact and what kind of business they can start. Because honestly, being an entrepreneur, being entrepreneurial, that is the future. And I'm excited to share that with other people. So the greatest part about recording this audiobook is that I am a huge audiobook listener. I think my favorite part of reading the book for Audible has been really digesting different pieces from the sharks and from the entrepreneurs who are featured in the book. It's one thing to interview them, it's one thing to talk to them and write the story, but then to repeat it back and to sort of listen to it in a way maybe you've never heard it before. It's an educational experience, and it's been just an absolute blast.